Another day on Tom's Brook farm. I am this morning just having a look around. This block here is about a 20k or 15-20k drive to the gravel pit, and with gravel carting starting up, I'm just wanting to maybe put another gravel pit on this block so that we're not having to do a huge amount of transporting for gravel. And here we are on the top of this ridge here, and you can see this is sandy gravels. So I've just got the shovel. I'm just going to have a quick little dig down, just see if it continues, and then I can get a hold of Lindsay and see how far he is up with his bulldozer and hopefully push some more gravel up. It was looking promising for a little bit there, but I've hit clay. So it's only probably 2 feet down and we just hit clay. It is quite sandy gravel there, but it's not deep enough. So I might need to do a few more holes around, just have a little explore, and yeah, hopefully I can find enough gravel that we can push up a pit here for a few thousand tons. Today's job is one that I have been putting off for far too long, but I can't put it off any longer. It's time to wash the boom. I'm sure Henry in Germany is loving the fact that he's all the way over there while I'm here washing the boom, because it's not the funnest of jobs. It's a lot of nooks and crannies to get into and wash and clean, and yeah, it's just a long drawn out job. So I've got to get it done before we start this gravel carting, because otherwise it'll never get done. So that's why I'm doing it today. The reason it's such a fun job is, yeah, we just got all the, you got everything you got to wash around and just get into everything. Just takes time, get it all clean. You don't want to miss anything. But we need to do it. We've finished our round of spraying, get it all back to being nice and clean. So it's all ready for the next round. That's half the boom done. Red, dirty red. If anyone's got any tips or tricks or a special foam that they use to really get the grime off, hit us up in the comments, because yeah, it just gets stained, and it doesn't matter how much you scrub it, we just end up with this black film that just stays on the boom. Very annoying. So yeah, the rest of the boom to go, plus the tank, the tractor, the wheels, the undercarriage. So this is going to take me all day. No point filming that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow when we're getting ready for building roads. Morning. Foggy one this morning, and we've started gravel carting. So we're going to start, see how we go with building a road today. Yesterday afternoon I got Grover down. I also got that big loader of GMBs down to our pit. So we got all that sorted. I've got some window washer there to get my windows all nice and shiny. And I'm not sure if you can see with the sun, but we've got 2 loads of gravel over there to get started on. So we shall see how we go. So this is 1 load of gravel, so 1 trailer, 2 trailer. Now the issue I have with this gravel, this is the only sort of gravel we got on farm, is this. If If it breaks down, that's all right, but when it doesn't, like that, that's just a big rock. It's gonna cause all sorts of dramas. This should be fun. So I'll try and grade as good as I can, and then I'll just have to sweep all these rocks off to the side, and then we will pick them up at a later date. I just hope that they don't get stuck into the base of the road, and as I'm doing like the final grade, you grade one, it just there's a big groove in your road. But we'll see what happens. I'm thinking I might wait for Ben to come back with that next load, because he'll fill in this gap here for me, and then from there I'll be able to just grade a whole length instead of just doing tiny little bits. So yeah, we're on a learning experience. Okay, we're going to learn this together. Let's see. Get our tree out of there. I think I'm going to want to arctic it so I can get a little bit further out. Maybe. Let's see. So I go this way. Like that. Now if I go that, then we should hopefully be able to get some gravel. That's my theory anyway. We'll just bring a small bit across, come back, just keep going like that, and yeah, we'll learn. Up here, my back end is way too high. I think I'm going to reduce my articulation angle just a bit, try and get that a bit better. Let's try this again. It feels like it's moving much better. swing around, start again. Not too bad for my first effort. Let's see if I can point the camera out there for you. So not too bad, but we'll get there. Obviously need to get it, so I'm doing a nice even spread across the whole lot, but for first pass it's not too bad. I'll get that windrow on the end there, we'll bring that across, and then we'll try and yeah, create a crown on the road. That's the idea anyway. I'm getting it across, it is coming. Two things, I should have well, one, I should have waited for Ben to just fill this little bit here in. That was going to be about another hour till he got back, so that's why I wanted to get started. But that would have helped. I'm, you know, running out of gravel, and it's, yeah, I've already got this one and that one, you know, pulled across, so that's something to learn. And then the other pain in the ass is just how many rocks are in here, and they're big rocks, and they're just leaving big holes. You know, because the blade just, it's not going to get them out, but it just drags them. Oh, look at that, that's a big gouge. So yeah, it's not fun. Might need to see if there's a pad foot roller or something in Esperance there that I can hire. Come along and just, when I get it to this stage, can come along and just poof, come through and bash all these rocks up and hopefully make it a bit more bearable to grade. But this is all part of the learning experience. Sure, by the time we finish doing all this, I'll maybe have an idea of what I'm doing. The issue I'm having is this. All these big, lovely rocks are just getting in the way, and they're just causing big holes as I'm going along. So what I'm planning to do is, for the time being, I'm going to go and I need to go and grab Bill and tow that down here. So I've got a ute down here, and then head back and grab the telehandler. Would make more sense to grab the loader, but the telehandler needs to be here anyway, because George is starting up gypsum on Monday, hopefully, if he arrives, comes back. So yeah, I'll bring the telehandler down here. I can come and just pick some of these rocks out, just make it a little bit easier, and then I'll leave Ben to get a chance to get a bit of a string going, and that way I'm not in his way and he's not in my way. And yeah, we'll see how we go. See, on this road isn't obviously finished, nowhere near, but you can see this hole here as you grade along, this just pulls and it's just a pain in the ass. So that's my plan. To do when there's no one on the farm, or you just leave a bit of equipment by yourself, everyone else is busy, we just get Bill with the A-frame, chuck her in neutral, off we go. Poor old Bill. He does need a new exhaust system. Currently it's sort of a straight pipe coming out the bottom. We will give Bill some tender loving when we can, but for the time being, need to wear earplugs. Obviously with picking rocks I need the bucket, and also for gypsum we need the bucket. So just about to drop the forks, pick the bucket up, then I'll need to fill up with fuel and off we go. just gonna go along and pick the big rocks that are just been a pain. Just get all them out the way, and then I can come through and grade this little section, see if it works or not. I don't really want to be doing this for the whole 2.8 k's, but we shall see what happens. I've inquired about hiring a pad foot roller, because all these little ones, maybe not with me whacking it, but they should break up with the pad foot roller. You know, I'm seeing as I'm throwing these in, some of them are breaking like that. So if I can get a hold of myself of a roller, break some of this stuff up, that'll sort my issue out. And you know, even if I'm breaking these big ones down like that, just broke straight up. So hopefully I can get one. Now I'm sure some of you are yelling at your screen saying, just grade them up, grade them to the side and then you'll be right. It's a good idea. I don't have the skill for that just yet at the moment. What's happening is I'm taking that big cut, bringing the gravel in, and it's just obviously bringing the rocks with it, and they're laying down on the ground first. So as I'm coming back to get the road, you know, that bit more level and pushing more gravel across, it's just grabbing these big boulders and just doing that big scratch through the ground, and yeah. Hopefully a roller solves my problem. That's what I'm hoping. I've only gone about 20 bloody meters and the bucket's nearly full. Well, I'm now dripping with sweat. Bucket is full. So I've got all the, as you can see, the big ones, and I'm hoping I can come in and just get this one nice and smooth now. And then Ben's got 2 loads there for me. So as you can see, there's lots of rocks in that one too, but yeah, we'll just see how we go. Now it's starting to look like a road. Not a very good road, but a road. So at least it's nice and flattish now. There's a little bit of a camber to it. There is a high spot over here where we're standing, but I'll work that out as we go. At least I've got it flat. That's the main part. What I found when doing just that first little bit is, even though this windrow that I did the other day, it's only a small windrow, but what it's doing is it's the gravel's pushing up against it like I planned, but yeah, when I'm trying to pull the gravel back across to get a nice bit of gravel across, all it's doing is bringing the stubble and the dirt with it. So I'm just going to go along while I wait for Ben. Gives Ben a good opportunity to get some more loads in, and I'm just taking it, as you can see here, I'm just taking it, shifting it over just that little bit, so that I've just got this nice flat little bit here, and then it's just doing that, bringing that into the paddock. We'll deal with it later, or the seeder will seed over it, or if I can get my skills up, we might put some spoon drains in and it won't matter. So that is the plan for now. We'll just move this windrow just slightly across on both sides, just to make it that little bit easier for me. Guys, I reckon I might leave the video there. I'm just coming back on my windrow on the other side. I'm going to leave Ben to keep on karting so he gets a bit of a distance out in front of me before I fire back up again. So yeah, tune back in next week, because next week we on Monday we will be spreading. So we're going to get the spreader down here. We have to calibrate that, get that all going to the right widths, and yeah, George will be having some fun on that, so stay tuned for that. And I will be back in here doing my thing, trying to grade a road. So tune back in, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and I shall see you guys next week.